So, Emilio, criminals. You are one. Give me your take on it.
I'm not a criminal.
Yes,
but
you
are.
I'm not a I'm the most law-abiding citizen there is.
You stole my heart, Eric.
Oh my god. Get this cringy ass motherfucker
You stole
away from me.
When I looked into them
You're
eyes,
engaged, dude.
she don't mind. No, I'm just kidding. She said as long as it's with you, it's okay.
She's like, at least I don't have to worry about chicks, but it's the dudes I have to worry about.
You're fired, bro.
So again, you can't fire me. We don't get paid.
It's not in our budget.
What happened to the rest of our budget?
Eric.
Criminal.
How am I
Criminal.
I'm only money laundering it. God.
Oh, only money laundering. Yeah, that's like.
I didn't just buy the washateria down the street or nothing for like no reason.
At least you're laundering your money correctly.
Yeah. Or
do you actually know why it's called money laundering?
No.
So back in the day,
wasn't there somebody named like Laundry or something?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
So back in the act of money laundering, this is not, disclaimer, this is not how you do money laundering. So let me teach you how to do money laundering. So back in the day, during like mob ties and like Al Capone type shit, right? He was making so much money from selling like hoochin, like
Hoochie mamas?
No, hooch, which is alcohol, right? During Prohibition. He had to find a way to shuffle that illegal money into like actual money, right? So what he did is he bought a bunch of laundromats, car washes, or whatever, right? To launder money. Basically what it is let's say that you washed 1,000 cars one day, right? In your books you can say, oh, I actually washed 3,000 cars, and then you pay for 2,000 cars out of your illegal money, and that becomes
good
legal money now,
yeah, I know.
right?
I know how money laundering. Oh,
criminal. Anyway,
not criminal.
It's definitely criminal.
A lot of movies show you this stuff.
Sure, movies. That's what they all say. So money. The term.
Allstate, are you in good hands? That's what you just sounded like to me.
With 15% or more in car. Wait, no,
that's Geico. You
Fuck!
dummy.
I'm a fraud. No. Damn it.
We all know he ain't got insurance.
I do have insurance.
Life insurance policy?
I mean, yes, that's through my job though.
How much?
I don't know if I should tell you. 100 grand.
I'll pay y'all 75.
You just want 25?
Yeah, I can do side quest, bro.
Side quest, bro.
25 back to the podcast.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We're getting a
You
new
better
studio.
clickbait the fuck out of my death.
You can get done like JFK.
Assassinated? You're gonna Charlie Kirk me? That's fucking nuts. Also, so back to money laundering, you piece of shit. So the term money laundering was coined because of Al Capone's preferred method of cleaning his money, which is laundromats.
I know how to clean money. First, you take it out your pocket. You take it to the bathtub. You get a brush. You scrub it a little bit. Give it a little TLC. Tender love and care, if you don't know what that means, Eric. I know you haven't been tender loved or cared about. Anyways.
You know,
I mean, the only person that I know tender loved and cared with you wanted to do something with you, so.
stop. You know, you make me want to commit unbearable acts
To yourself?
No, of atrocities on minorities. You specifically.
Spell atrocity.
ATROTICY. Atrocity.
I feel like city is like CITY. Like, I feel like that's
CITY. City? Wait, what?
I don't know.
CIT. You're stupid. Anyway.
I'm stupid?
Yes.
I bet anyways, when I edit this, I'm going to type the word out. So I'm going to hopefully get this right.
So, that's money laundering. Back to what we're talking about true crime, baby boys and girls.
Eric's act would be the one to commit the acts.
No, you would be the criminal. I'd be the detective. Let's get that straight.
I'd be the detective. I'd be the
Incorrect.
criminal.
You're
I'd be
the criminal out of
turned
us.
detective.
No.
Yeah, because they'd be like, oh, we need somebody like you because you think like them.
No, they'd be like, hey, we know you did it. Give up your boss, or you're gonna spend 50 years getting your asshole ripped apart by Big Terry.
Is that how you got here?
I'm not even 50.
You're right. You look 12. He's here to meet a 12-year-old boy.
Don't say that. No.
I'm just kidding.
You're gonna Chris Hansen me?
Today's episode is about... We had this male claim to be 12. No facial hair.
The no facial hair is fucking wild. Really? Do you know that's a sensitive subject? And the fact that you would even bring that up, you know what? Fuck you and this podcast. No. So I'm
looking for a new co-host. He's trying to leave me, apparently.
You know what? Pot over. Hit the outro. All right, back to it. So, what's true crime in your opinion? Yeah, fuck our audio-only listeners.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm interrogating.
Hey, yo, we'll close it.
Shut the... True crime, bitch!
What is true crime to me? I don't know. It's like...
Crime that you definitely do.
True crime? I don't know. Like, if you take it into two definitions, like, yeah, crime that you definitely do, but more or less, like, the crimes that have happened that, like, changed the way we look at things.
Incorrect. You're wrong. You're stupid.
I don't care. You asked what my opinion was.
Okay. So, welcome back to the Side Quest Bros podcast episode. Who the fuck cares anymore?
That's why your nipples touch.
What? You know, you broke me. You broke me, Seymour.
That's why I don't hang past your balls.
Do your nipples hang past your balls?
I said that's why it don't hang past your balls.
You said them.
No, I said
you
it.
said them.
When you watch this back, it says it. It says
you said
it.
them.
It says it.
You said them.
It.
Yeah, fucking Emilio in the shower, fucking nipples down to here, just.
Is that what you be doing there? That's why you knew what to do, like perfect motion, everything.
No, that's not the.
Okay. Anyways, explain to me what true crime is in your.
It's crime. It's high case crime. It's high profile crime, like high profile murders, kidnappings, or whatever. We got a few to talk about. I think we have one good story each, and then he wants to talk about some singer or some shit that's happening in current. Do you want to start with that one since it's?
You start myself.
All right, cool. So I need you to picture this. I need you to imagine something real quick. Right. So close your eyes. You did it to me last time.
Whoa.
You're making it sound weird.
The way you just said that, bro. You can't like stop. You gotta speed through. You can't just like stop, bro. You gotta like
close your eyes, bitch. You too.
Is that what your uncle told you? Anyways.
No, you said don't tell your parents. No.
We're going for ice cream tomorrow. What toy did you want? What Legos did you want? What Lego set?
He never gave me the Lego sets. Anyway, close your eyes.
He's like,
close your eyes.
He got me the off-brand.
He got me Mega Blocks. So, all right, I need you to imagine something real quick. All right, so you're living in a house in the middle of nowhere.
Chainsaw Massacre.
No neighbors close enough to hear you scream.
Okay.
And for the past few nights, you've been hearing footsteps above you.
So, like, do I live in a 2-story house? Do I have an attic? I mean, you need to describe the house to me, right?
Okay, cool, fuck you. So
what's the house look like?
So.
What's the house look like?
Hey, bitch. Fuck you. What do you do?
Depending on what my house look like.
Hey, bitch!
Like, I need to know if
One-story house, attic above you.
Do I got stairs to the attic?
Answer the fucking question.
I'm asking the question.
Like, who has stairs? Who has a stairway leading up to the attic? It's usually a fucking pulled-out drawstring that drops a fucking ladder.
You know about things hanging from the roof, don't you? Anyways,
What? So what do? Footsteps above you.
We're going into the attic.
He would be the first to die in a horror movie.
Nah, bro, I'm going into it with the
the normal reaction.
I'm shooting it. I'm lighting
You're
that.
shooting it?
I'm lighting that ghost up, you know.
Boom!
I don't know, bro. Last episode, he was talking about fucking whipping it out for a ghost, so.
Anyway. So, the natural reaction, leave, You wouldn't leave?
I maybe call a priest.
Cool, you're just like the person who actually lived there, because he didn't leave either. Alright, let me set the stage. Alright, so this is the story of the Hinterkaifeck murders. Say that 5 times fast.
Hinterkaifeck murders. Yeah, I can do it. You can.
You only did it 3 times.
Yeah, but I still can
Okay,
continue
anyway.
it. I just thought it was going to be more difficult.
So it might be one of the most unsettling...
My bad, your stutter fucks it up. Anyways.
Are you going to let me fucking finish?
I mean, did your uncle?
What is with you with the uncle bits?
It's a main part of our podcast that had happened.
I think you're projecting at this point.
Projecting is crazy.
Projecting. Anyway, so the Hinterkaifeck murders might be one of the most unsettling true crime cases, point blank, period. Right. All right, cool. So this takes place in 1922 in Germany, obviously, because Hinterkaifeck isn't a fucking Alabaman farm. They'd be cousin fucker ranch,
The Nazi invasion?
No. 1922 in Germany, there's this isolated farm in the middle of nowhere called Hinterkaifeck. Neighbors are about a mile apart from each direction. Right, so you gotta get a little bit of land, right? That motherfucker has some money.
I mean, land back then.
You can buy it with a fucking scrap
6'7".
I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
6'7".
You're gonna be a widow. Is it a widow if y'all don't get married? Baby spider? So, living in this farmhouse is a whole family. Mom, dad, their widowed daughter. Brought it back in. Alright. Her 2 kids, and then their live-in maid. Just a normal life. Quiet. Isolated. They do their jobs. They get up. They feed the animals. Whatever, right?
What kind of animals did they have?
Normal animals, farm animals, cows, pigs, chickens, goats, whatever the fuck you can think of. I don't know. Yeah, what was their 3rd cow's name and birthday? Oh, Beefcake and July 19th? No. Go fuck yourself. Alright. So a few days before anything happens, the father, Andreas, notices something weird. Footprints in the snow. Right? They lead to the forest. They lead from the forest to the house.
I'm out. I'm done. It ain't my footsteps. It ain't nobody else's that I know. I'm out. I'm gone. Please.
Yeah, there are no footsteps going back into the forest.
What do you mean there's no footsteps going back into the forest?
Set of footsteps coming from the forest to the house.
But they don't go back?
And they don't go back.
What if they took the same...
And walking backwards, you would be able to tell.
Oh, true.
So, then it gets worse. They start hearing footsteps coming from the attic. That's when you go and start blasting, or burn the house down. That's also just a valid option, right? Like, at what point of seeing footsteps and nothing happening to hearing footsteps above you, do you just say, I can buy another house? No point.
I'm calling a priest.
All right, cool. So, keys to the house start going missing.
Like to the front door?
Like to the bedroom doors, to the front door.
So why did this dude have locks on every door? That's what we need to talk about.
A newspaper shows up that nobody bought. And this wasn't like how you get it today where they throw a newspaper to... Granted, don't paper boys work on like a subscription service? Who gets the newspaper anymore? Anyway, so you had to buy it, right? No newspaper is just going to show up to you back then, right? Right. So, and their maid, their live-in maid...
That was a Twitter back then.
So, their maid quits. Says the house is haunted.
I mean,
Right. March 31st, 1922. One by one, the members of the family are lured into the barn. Not all at once, not chaotic, one at a time. Guess what happens?
they all die. The cow eats them, and they become the food. I don't know.
Killed one by one with a farming tool. Similar to it's called a mattock, right? We'll put up a picture right now. It's like a pickaxe, right? Just fucking ma. Just one after another. I like to think it's like a...
How again?
Huh?
How?
Ma. No, like you know in Zootopia how the hamsters just follow to get the popsicles.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that, but ma, just fucking yeah, just right there.
So they were all killed with the same weapon, like same.
Yes.
Or
And then the killer goes inside the house, kills the new maid that they just hired in her bed, slits her throat, kills the 2-year-old child in their crib. Ma. And but that's not the worst part. No. So, the killer... Okay, so, let me ask you. After you kill a entire family by fucking them, what's your first thing to do?
leave the crime scene.
Fucking dip, right? Not the killer. The killer doesn't leave.
Does he live in their house for like years or what?
So, for days after the murder, the animals are fed. The smoke is coming out of the chimney constantly. The farm's still running. The neighbors report smelling food being cooked. Like, everything looks like a family's living in there. But the family's dead.
So this dude just kept everything
The
normal.
dude was just living there with the bodies.
Let the bodies
Hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Anyway.
Not taking you to a rock concert.
So, the neighbors the neighbors eventually come to check on them, right? As any good neighbor does. Have you ever done a wellness check on one of your neighbors who lives a mile away?
How far do you
It's
live?
fucking nosy bitches.
How far do you live? Like 2 miles?
Bitch, you've never done a wellness check on me, and I'm your best friend. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think I need to do a wellness check.
So,
You're not well. They would take you away. They would literally put you in the back of their van in a straitjacket and take you to a padded room and leave you there.
So, the neighbors eventually come to check, and they find their bar... Fuck, why can't I talk today?
Eric's in that padded room like, can I get some Jell-O?
Only if it's the blue kind.
Nah.
The red kind too, but it has to have a little bit of whipped cream on that motherfucker.
You eat whipped cream with your Jell-O?
You don't?
That's a true crime.
No, no, it isn't. Jell-O with whipped cream is delicious. Objectively. It actually makes it better than pudding.
I don't know. I've never tried it. So.
Fucking plebeian. Anyway, so the neighbors eventually come to check on them, and they find the bodies stacked in the barn, covered in hay. Right? You know. Try to.
If they had pigs, I would have fed it to the pigs.
Right?
You said they had farm animals, Eric. Incorrect.
And
Anyways.
inside the house, everything looks normal. Like, it's a maintained house. Right?
Right.
So, that's the problem. The problem is, nobody knows who did it. Right?
No DNA left?
No DNA. The theory, there's a few theories, right? So theory one, the daughter's husband who supposedly died in the war, that's why she was widowed, didn't die. Came back to kill everyone.
Fake story. Type.
Right. You know, some pull up like, "Daddy's home, ma, ma, ma." You know,
this who you with now? Type shit.
Theory 2.
This is what we doing. This is what we do.
This is how we do it. Ah!
What's up?
What's up, bitch? Ma. Anyway, so theory 2. One of their neighbors, a dude named Lorenz, super suspicious, acting weird, knew too much about it. Right? You know, a classic insert yourself into the investigation type. Kind of like how I would be if you were murdered. I bet it was that bitch at 54th Street he was fucking with. You know? And then here's the worst one. Right? What if whoever did it was just already living in the attic?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if somebody that, like, knew their routine, bro. Because he knew the maid didn't know what was going on because she was new. Like, he knew their routine. Like, that's all I can think about.
Because think about it, right? Footprints before the murder. No exit tracks. Keys were missing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, knew their routine.
Right? Watching and waiting. Here's the scariest part. The Hinterkaifeck murder. The scariest part of it is, like, not how they died. Right? It's that for days after.
He lived there.
He was just chilling.
You think he was vibing with the bodies? Like, hey.
Hey, Miss Keisha. You looking fine today.
Pause there. Anyways. You think he was playing, like, Twister with them?
Come on. You were supposed to move your right hand to the red square. God, this is why I killed you. You can't fucking listen.
Get it together, Jessica.
Jessica.
It's me.
All right, real question.
Jessica.
If you hear footsteps... Real question. If you hear footsteps in your attic tonight, what are you doing? I mean, you don't have an attic. You live in an apartment complex, but I also don't have an attic.
So if we hear footsteps, we're
like safe! That's probably our upstairs neighbors.
Just put the switch into the roof.
Do. Ah! Oh, shit. Sorry, Jim.
I'm about to get my John Wick on.
Yeah, but that's the Hinterkaifeck murders. Probably.
What intrigued you about that story?
Well, it's just the fact that one.
So it was like a cold, never solved?
Yeah, never solved. 1922, Germany. Granted, like 1920s, Germany was dealing with way more.
They had baby Hitler coming up.
You know, like a few years later, they'd be very.
It wasn't a few years. 1920. No, it was like 8 years later.
A few years.
Little Hitler was in school talking about.
No, during this, Hitler was probably flunking out of art school.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking come back and rule this bitch. You fucking.
Yeah, you didn't know Hitler was a failed artist.
No, about your story.
Go ahead and ask. Okay, so we have a off-screen voice named Amber, and she's gonna be asking us questions. So.
If they don't know. What really gets me is that they stayed in the house, but how do they know that if they don't know who the killers were? Like, how do they know that they stayed in the house for 6 or several days?
Well, because neighbors saw that the house was being lived, right? So they saw, like, the animals getting fed and, like, smoke coming out of the chimney, which means someone's cooking. And the lights.
But they didn't see these people.
No.
Seems really odd.
Right? That's true crime. It's like Jack the Ripper. Like, we kind of know who he is now. Like, recently, we...
Not really.
Donald Trump is not Jack the Ripper.
Donald Trump's a murderer.
Valid, but...
Anyway.
That's for another part. I don't know.
No, we don't ever... No, we will never get...
We don't ever do politics.
I mean, you just brought up Trump.
That's a...
It's because Eric always fucking does a Trump.
And then he brought up Charlie Kirk earlier.
That's not political. That
might get bleeped for... Okay, anyways.
It's the most fantastic assassination. We're gonna build a wall
around his grave. So no one can shoot him no more.
We're gonna make hell pay for it. Alright. So that's the Hinterkaifeck murders. 6 family members, a maid, brutally killed, and then just they was big chilling with their killer for a few days.
You think he was walking around like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, you know. Go like this. What's up, Jessica?
Just all stiff, bro. Cause like
yeah, like
And smelly.
just breaks the hand. Just yeah, you should probably get that checked out.
get that checked out. Is crazy.
That'd probably be my kind of murder. Just murder and stick around for a little bit. This is Apollo. He's an asshole. He bit me once. I've never forgiven him. He's lucky I didn't murder him. Lucky I didn't Mike Vick his ass, you know. Fucking ma. Fa. Anyway, so, your story, my good friend. So, today's episode is brought to you by our friends at W Energy. W Energy is the only energy supplement that gives you all of the good stuff without any of the bad stuff. And hey, they decided to sponsor our retarded asses, so they gotta be good in that instance also. So hit the link in our description or go to w.com/sidequestbros and use the code sidequestbros at checkout for 10% off. Go support the boys who support the boys.
Alrighty, guys.
All right,
This is my story. Right. Everything I'm about to tell you, right,
is fake. Don't listen to him. He is wrong. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
everything I'm about to tell you was pulled from police records, court records, and survivors.
And sex records.
Eric wishes he had one of those.
A sex record? I don't want to be on a list.
This isn't some internet horror story like Eric just read.
That's not a... I didn't read an internet horror...
actually happened.
So did mine!
Right, so you know how you did me a while ago?
Yeah.
This sounded so wrong. Pause.
Yeah, you know, before we started the cameras, took you to the restroom, blew your back out for a little bit, came back, you had to sit down, you know.
You came back? Back
Came
to
on
back.
your back.
Whoa, pause. All right. So imagine this. You wake up.
All right.
You can't move. Your wrists are chained.
Kinky.
And it's like, what kind of night did I have?
Bitch, you better be a 7 or above.
Tortas. Anyways.
No. Anyway.
The air smells like metal and rust.
Damn, bitch, you uncleanly. Now you better be an 8.
And then a man walks in.
Oh, no!
Calm.
Oh, please tell me I didn't fuck you.
Not rushed. Not nervous.
Damn it.
He pulls out a recorder in his hand and he presses play.
I'm not into this. Unless you gonna have some hot ass bitches. I'm not into this.
And that voice on the tape is him explaining in descriptive details
What he's about to do to
what
me?
he's about to do to you.
Oh no. I'm gonna take
So
her.
imagine, bro, you're chained up. You wake up. What are you doing? Like at this point, like this guy walks in, press play on a recording. He's telling you exactly what he's about to do to you.
I'm gonna take off your pants and then flip you over.
But then listen, he makes one thing very, very, very clear. No one is coming to save you.
Nah, my boy Emilio's coming.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 super retard.
Hell no, he moves the curtain out the way. He's right here.
He's right here. My boy.
I tried.
You hear what he's gonna do to me? Look at this fucking nerd.
Fucking, he did it, you too.
Did he? We couldn't be kidnapped together. We would get killed for clowning on the kidnapper too much.
Bro,
the second he slips, I'm like, I will. We'd be like,
Bro, what do you mean? The second he has a mask on me, the second I get kidnapped. Is this one of those Febreze commercials?
Febreze commercials.
You never seen those where they would blindfold him and then make him walk into a room? Anyways, we'll talk about that here in a minute. I will have to show you one here in a minute.
All right.
All right.
My eyes are still closed. Got it.
All right. So that man, his name is David Parker Ray. Now, here's what makes this even crazier. He wasn't some drifter, like, hiding off the grid or anything like that. He had a job.
Yeah.
Worked for the New Mexico Parks Department.
Oh.
Had neighbors, lived a normal life on the outside, looked completely normal.
Like me.
But behind that, investigators believe he may have been doing this for decades, maybe since like the 1950s.
Damn. Doing what?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Because this wasn't random. Like, he chose you.
Why was I chosen, Monsieur?
Because Epstein didn't choose you.
Because Epstein didn't choose me. This guy did.
This was something he like had.
Epstein, you could have saved me by just molesting me.
This was something he built over time. So, eventually when he got caught, on his property, police found a soundproof trailer. He called it
Kinky.
his toy box.
I know this story.
This wasn't just some room. It was like a complete... Not the dab of... Anyways, it was a full setup of restraints.
Kinky.
Tools.
Kinky.
Mirrors.
Kinky.
Recording equipment.
Kinky.
Everything arranged with a purpose.
Kinky. I've been to some sex dungeons. I mean, now I haven't. Don't look.
Investigators later said they were... Bro, I can't even get past that comment. Hold on. Me too. He's on some 50 Shades of like gray / black.
50 Shades of Eric.
I don't want to.
AO 7s and above.
Don't want to watch that book. Don't want to watch that.
Don't want to watch that book.
Simon and above, but he's not even a 7 or above.
I know.
Told him he's a
We've discussed this.
2.5 on a good day.
Hey, I'm a 4 on a good day. I'm trying to punch so above my weight class that shit counts as domestic abuse.
Anyways, investigators later said that they were not prepared for what they had
You see the kind of women that
walked
flirt with me for
into.
some reason?
I know. They're crazy.
Oh, God.
They just want your money.
And that tape the tape that he talked about that he had on like recording himself. Yeah. They had that. The police had finally recovered it. That was real. He recorded it ahead of time and played it for his victims like it was a routine.
Yeah, baby boy, I'm gonna cut your fingers off. I'm gonna shove them up your asshole.
Like, this was something he had done over and over and over again.
And we gonna do it over and over and over again, baby boy.
This is where it's probably gonna get a little bit disturbing.
All right, cool, got it.
A lot of victims were drugs with substances that would cause memory loss.
You could have been a victim and you'll never know!
So some people were released and didn't even fully realize what had happened to them.
Wait, so he didn't murder them? Not yet?
Until they saw his face on the news later.
So some of them just got raped?
And no, he wasn't alone. His girlfriend, Cindy Hendy, helped him, and investigators also linked other people close to him. This wasn't a one person acting on impulse. This was organized.
It's like, hey, yo, Emilio, I'm going to go get a new one today. You get the room set up for me?
Now, fast forward to March 1999. You weren't born yet. I wasn't born yet. You weren't even here. In 1999?
Yeah, I was born.
You were around for 9/11?
Yeah, I saw it. I was a pilot.
Now, fast forward. March 1999. This is where everything falls apart.
Got it.
One victim, Cynthia Vigil.
Also, 9/11 was in 2001.
Yeah, I said that.
In 1999.
I said you saw 9/11 in 2001 then?
Yeah, I was... Yeah, continue.
Anyways, Cynthia Vigil manages to escape. Hold on. This might get a little funny. She runs naked, still chained down. She runs naked, still chained down the road. Hands chained, bro. Think about it. Until someone sees her and calls the police.
I wouldn't call the police.
So because of her, that moment exposed everything. So that alerted cops.
I would not call the police if I saw that.
Bro, police finally show up, search the property, find the trailer, find the recordings, and find all of the equipment. And suddenly, this isn't just a missing person situation anymore. This is something way bigger.
Yeah, sex crime.
Despite everything they found.
No ball gags?
That's what you're into, right? That's what
No.
you like. Despite everything they found, all the evidence, all the survivors' accounts, they never found a single, let me repeat that, never found a single confirmed body.
Well, then he's not a murderer.
Not one. Investigators believe there could have been dozens of victims, some estimate as high as 60. 60 people went through this before he got like caught.
Yes.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Apollo? Anyway. Yeah, that's weird.
They even recovered hundreds of personal items believed to belong to victims, but no bodies.
Damn, yeah, bitches be leaving their G-strings at my house, too.
In court, David Parker Ray was convicted of kidnapping and torture and sentenced to over 200 years in prison. But before investigators could get more answers, before they could find out how many victims they were,
Bro died.
in 2002.
Damn, right after I got here. Coincidence? I think not. You're welcome, world.
So whatever he knew died with him.
Yeah, you know.
So he didn't take it to the grave for real. He took that personal. But that just leaves one question, though.
Why?
How many people woke up in that trailer and heard that tape?
Anyway, you know, you talking about that reminds me of this one dude. Have you ever heard of H.H. Holmes?
It's like Triple H, but okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Time to play the game.
No, so H.H. Holmes he is known as America's first serial killer.
H.H. Holmes.
H.H. Holmes. He was like a fraudster back in the day, and he built something that would have come to know as the Murder Castle. It's sick. So what town was it? In Chicago, I'm pretty sure. Chicago or New York? It's in one of those two. So, basically, it actually wasn't a castle. It was a big ass hotel. It was a hotel. They call it the Murder Castle. So what he did, so how he used to make his money, right, is he used to do a bunch of fraud schemes, right? So I know there was one where this dude in prison knew a lawyer, so he got in contact with that guy and be like, yo, I have a business partner, we're gonna fake his death, how do I get that insurance money? Right? And then the prisoner was promised like $5,000 of it, and this was like back in the day where that was a shit ton of money, right?
Bro, I wish it was like that.
So instead of faking the business partner's death, he just killed him. Dude just murdered him. Easier, right? So that's how he would make his money. He would scam people, whatever, right? So he bought a massive hotel, and he had like a bunch of different contractors work on it for a few reasons, right? One of the most popular theories that you'll find online is he did it so no one else but him would have a full layout of the thing. Which, yes, that's one of the reasons, but also back in the day, if he didn't finish all the work, he didn't get paid for any of it. So what he would do is he would cut people off halfway through the job, say, get the fuck out, I'm not paying you for shit, and then he would hire someone else to continue. Smart guy. So, this Murder Castle had a bunch of different...
He didn't have beef with a lot of people back then?
Yes.
I was like, people should have been beefing with him back then.
He's called the first serial killer. You know what he did to people who beefed with him?
He killed him.
Exactly.
He Jeffrey Dahmered him anyway.
So, in this castle, he had trap doors. He had hallways that led to nothing. He had stairways that just closed in on both sides and you couldn't get out. right? He had drop pits. He had secret ways to get into everyone's rooms. It was sick. Like, cool.
Y'all heard it here first.
So,
Eric ever disappears?
Unfortunately, the murder castle burned down.
Yeah.
Eric would build his own.
So, estimates on his actual body count vary. He after he got caught, right? And guess what led to the string of him getting caught? That one prisoner who he stiffed out of $5,000. That kind of led the investigators to track him down, unravel everything, and basically fuck it up, right? Also, this dude, he was just an attractive dude. He would get rich women to fall for him and, marry him so he'd get all their money, and then they'd disappear. Right? I remember this one time he had 2 sisters in love with him. Married one, she disappeared. Married the other one, she disappeared. No one knew, because back in the day, people would just disappear.
Yeah, they had no way of communicating. But like, oh yeah, they
exactly
took off to Wyoming. Oh, I don't know.
That's one of the things he would do, right? Like, he would oh yeah, she just left town. I don't know. Officer, I'm innocent.
Story.
So, he's only ever claimed 26 victims. He only ever confessed to 26 victims. But estimates run as high as up to 500 victims.
Where would you hide all these bodies at?
So, in this murder castle, he had an incinerator.
Okay.
Right? An incinerator, an excavator, a mixer, and like a dirt plow. Right? So, theories would say he'd burn the bodies, turn them to ash, mix them with dirt, and then use that, and then sell the dirt.
Some Sweeney Todd shit.
That's crazy.
Right? So, it's super cool. Well, not cool, but... So...
This is the type of story to turn Eric on.
No.
Read this and play with his nipples. I swear to God, he'd be like,
oh yeah, Holmes, killer good. No.
Trap doors.
No, so there was this one lady who got pregnant with his kid. So what he did is he lured her into an airproof room, closed the door, sat outside, and listened to her suffocate.
Wow.
That was the business partner that he had, right? He had a family. He had a wife and 2 kids. And they knew that the dad was gonna fake the death, right? But they didn't know that he actually got killed. So what H.H. Holmes would do is first it was 3 kids, my bad. It was 1 mom, 1 toddler, and then like a 10-year-old and like a 12-year-old, right? And for some reason, he was able to convince the mother to split off from 2 of her children, and they would move from town to town, going where apparently their father was last at, according to H.H. Holmes. Mm-hmm. Mind you, they couldn't contact each other, right? So they didn't know where the other people was. They just knew that they would all reunite with their father somewhere, and they'd have a lot of money, right? Sometimes this motherfucker would have them right next door to each other, and they would never know. So, the mom ends up dying. They save the 11-year-old. The 12-year-old ends up drowning somehow. And H.H. Holmes, when he's in custody, they're like, where's the toddler? And they find the toddler in a fucking freezer. Insane. H.H. Holmes, fucking America's first serial killer. And there's also a big theory out there that...
He never died, or what?
No. So, well, yes. So, people claim that when H.H. Holmes died, he was executed old-fashioned style, right? Because back in the day, it didn't matter if you were guilty of killing 1 person or 10,000. You were going to die, right? So, before he died, he's like, I'll be back. So, after he was buried, there was a big thing about H.H. Holmes isn't dead. They thought he faked his death and went to England to become Jack the fucking Ripper. Look, fuck you, British people. America's do it so good, we had to take your best serial killer, too. Fuck you guys. Anyway, no. But it got so bad, right? That eventually they exhumed his coffin, opened it.
And there was nothing there.
There was nothing there. Yes. Like 5 seconds later, they realized that this motherfucker had to be buried in secret so people don't go grave robbing. So he was actually buried a few feet to the left.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, for the first, like, 5 seconds of opening that casket, they're like, what the fuck?
Everybody's asshole probably tightened up.
Until someone brought the record over and, like, oh, he was buried over there. This is a fake coffin for anyone who tried to grave rob him. But yes, H.H. Holmes, not Jack the Ripper, unfortunately. But hey, for a little bit there, y'all thought we did it better than you. So fuck you, British people.
Okay.
All right, that's the current shit.
All right.
The new shit.
So there's a story that's been going viral online involving this artist named David, bro. I don't know if you heard that song. No, it was very famous on TikTok. It's like, how's it go, Ben?
In the back of my mind.
You never heard it? Look it up.
The one where it's like, you died
Yes.
and I didn't cry.
Yes.
That song was fucking everywhere. I think I've listened to it maybe one time.
Okay, well, I'm going to break it down because clearly a lot of people are running with this without checking what's real. They don't know true facts.
All right. For the internet out there, fuck you if you think you know what happened. This is what actually happened, bitches. All right, go.
This is what happened last week on Shameless. Anyways.
On Shameless. This is what...
Here's what's being claimed. People
All right.
online are saying that he was connected to the disappearance and the death of this teenage girl. Hold on, okay, back. She was last seen around him, and her body was later found in a car linked to him. A Tesla, to be exact.
Fucking, of course it's a Tesla.
I'm not even gonna lie.
No one's killing in Toyota
On the
Corollas
surface,
anymore.
this sounds like a full-on Netflix true like crime episode, but it's not. Like this.
It probably is going to be in like 10 years.
Not 10 years. I maybe say about like another year when he's done with his court case. But here's the part here's the part that nobody is really slowing down to talk about. There are no confirmed court records, no verified charges, and no major reliable news sources backing this story of what is being told. The way it's being told, my bad. So what's actually happening here? This looks to be one of those situations where the internet has just built a story. Or like it's gone social media and everybody's had their own conspiracy theories and put, dip their little toes and put the 2 cents in. Right? And the reason it spreads so fast is because it hits all the buttons. Fame, a young artist blowing up, a dark, shocking crime. The combination is just like right there. It's viral. It's a viral story.
It's like if you see me in the news for like fucking too many bitches, you obviously know that's true.
Or is it jump? Literally putting that in. But if you really break it down, right now, this isn't a confirmed true crime case just yet. It's a viral narrative. And those two things are very different. Because, well, this is technically still the real case, but you would see the charges already being like whatever charges he had filed or whatever. This doesn't have any of that yet. This is just clips, posts, and stuff people have like reshared and everything.
All right, what are they sharing?
They're sharing like old videos of like her and him, or like old stuff about them, like old clips from like Twitch where he was like, where she said some things and like he was like, shut up, like jokingly, but like I don't know if it was joking.
Shut the fuck up!
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So there's just stuff like that. Like, I'll show you a clip after. Here, we're done. But honestly, this is where it gets a little bit uncomfortable. Well, it's uncomfortable due to the fact that this girl was only like 14, bro, and this dude was like 18. Like 18, 19.
Yeah, fucking Chris Hansen.
They had been together since she was like 12 or something like that. Right, babe? He had been talking to her since she was like 12 or something. 11, 12. Yeah, bro. Like, he's like 4 or 5 years older than her, bro.
Chris Hansen.
That's just nasty. Because if you didn't question it, if you just saw the headlines and kept scrolling, you probably believe it was real. And that's this is where the bigger takeaway is at. This is not just a story, but how it's something, not just a story, but this is how easy it is for something unverified to feel completely real online.
I think I saw a TikTok about it.
Well, basically,
I think it was like
okay. So basically, what happened, bro? The timeline was like, okay, this car got towed to this parking lot or to this tow yard, and then like it started stinking, and so the people there reported it, like, hey, they stunk. So the cops came and checked it out, found a body. Later, come to find out that car was linked to this David dude, and then so after that, he was basically like, they basically didn't arrest him for what, like 10 months, bro.
But is he in custody now?
He's in custody now, and now they're filing all these charges. Like, they're filing all these charges now. He's going through the court case right now.
I don't know. I mean,
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
There's just a whole bunch of, like...
They cut off her finger that had his name on it.
Yeah, because she had a tattoo. Like, they had a matching tattoo. Her finger... Like, 2 of her fingers are missing. One of her eyes is fucked up. Like, bro, she was, like...
fucked up.
She was just younger.
Basically.
I'm just saying, like...
Dude, and then, no, there's just a lot of theories about it because, like... That song that you were listening, that you were just talking about, like, was it Romantic Homicide?
It was actually funny because I just watched a clip, and he replaced some of the lyrics in a live concert, and he said, "in the back of my car," and that's not the actual lyrics.
In the
and
back.
they found her in the back of a car.
Well, it's actually in the front because Tesla has front.
But same shit.
But it's not just that, like...
In the trunk of my car, you're dead.
That's what I'm saying, like... Like,
and they'll never find you.
Eric,
maybe not your head.
You ready for the jaw dropper, bro?
All right.
He released these songs and dropped the videos to them on her birthday.
And
they're in the music videos.
they have her shoes.
They have her shoes. They have somebody that looks just like her.
They have somebody that looks just like her.
I'm sorry, this guy's guilty. Fuck, Diddy didn't even have this much evidence on him, and they filmed him doing it.
What do you mean? Melly doesn't even have this much fucking evidence on him. Anyways, I don't know if y'all know, but Melly is supposed to be getting a bond accepted or not today.
Who's
I think
Melly?
It was today. YNW Melly. I got murder on my mind.
But I'm sorry.
But like, he's just, what's it called? Like,
guilty conscience can do things unconsciously, right? So that whole "in the back of my car, I fucked your mom," that whole like ad lib at the live show could have just been like a slip up.
bro, it's just crazy because like after all this came out, like he had no tears. There was
He's guilty
he had
again.
No, like,
I don't think Diddy has more evidence on him.
Bro, the
than
only
this guy
reason,
does.
bro, he canceled his tour only because of like the reason that the cops were gonna get him type shit.
Sorry, imagine that refund though. Sorry, guys, not gonna be able to make it to the show.
They're accusing me of killing.
They're accusing me of murder. Can you believe that? But hey, don't listen too closely to my song lyrics.
There was 2 songs that he released on her birthday. I think one the year prior, and then the 1 year.
That was a TikTok I saw, and I don't know if this is a real lyric or whatever, but it was like her name starts with S and ends. Her name rhymes with best and something.
Yeah,
something
right,
like that.
Some lyrics like that, bro. There's also videos out there like after she was apparently like, cause she's been missing from
her name's in the
show the music video.
Her name.
I feel like you really need
her name's from the stars. Now she's up in the sky or something. Was that I think I heard that lyric.
Not just that, but like there was also videos like of him resurfacing like on a different account,
show me
on a different social media account, cleaning her shoes.
Show him a picture.
Little Jeff 69.
So you have to see a picture of what she looks like.
All right.
You're gonna see this.
All right.
Dude, I used to scream this song, and then I found out, and I was like, oh.
In the back of my mind, you died. I feel like you'd sing it as like a breakup song. All right, what does this Celeste bitch look like? I mean, what does the Celeste victim look like? I mean, what is this 14-year... I mean... Okay.
I will fast forward this part.
All right. If it comes out that he... Okay, so after seeing the video and what she looks, obvious that chick looks exactly like her.
Like, is he just giving us a visual of what he did?
Also, the visual of when she's still alive and her chest slowly bleeding is crazy, and then him standing over her on their bed and her dying from like a chest wound, if it comes out,
the theory was, or not the theory, but what everybody's saying, the conspiracy was that she was gonna come out and like say like he was a pedophile, like come out to like as he was blowing up, make it, you know, like viral that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And apparently this is what he did to shut her up, allegedly.
Like if it comes out that she died to like a stab wound in the chest.
Honestly, what does her autopsy look like? Hold on.
Like also the whole that it was like, what was the name of that song? Romantic suicide, homicide, something. Yeah, what was the song's name? Romantic homicide.
Oh, wait.
She was stabbed
In the chest.
near her chest. The lacerations right there.
That'll cause the bleeding that you saw in the video. That's insane. Yeah, bro did it. Bro did it.
And then more with him being with her.
Bro is guilty. Throw that motherfucker under the jail. That pedophile ass murderer. Allegedly. Until he's convicted.
So I can read it.
Until he's convicted, that's an alleged. But you know my stance on this matter. That's so fucking crazy.
And bro, this dude's a singer. Like he was just trying to blow up, bro.
Yeah, he had one
he blew up
shitty
one
song.
No.
He blew. He's had a lot
Shitty
of bangers.
songs,
No,
probably.
He's made bangers. I think he's released 2 of them on her birthday too. At that.
I don't know, that one y'all said was a banger is weird as fuck. Like,
yeah, but it's just
But you didn't think about it like that.
You didn't think about it when it came out because none of this stuff was out. So you were like, so
that's the lyrics are still. I don't care about the context
because we didn't know what the context of
no
crime was.
No, I don't know. I do not care about the context about that could be him confessing to murder. The lyrics themselves are not a banger.
It can't be used in court. So
sure it can.
It's a banger.
No, it can't. Technically, they passed a law. That's why YNW Melly's song can't be used against him no more. He's the reason we can't have songs used against him no more, unless it is. I forgot how they. There's a reason. There's a way.
That knowing, right? To just rub it in people's face.
And it's kind of like how O.J. Simpson after wrote his book like If I Did It, and then the victim's family got rights to the book and shrunk the if super microscopic so it just says I did it. Yeah. By OJ. It's hilarious. But yeah, no, throw that motherfucker under the jail. Make sure that motherfucker's in the pen.
Oh, and I believe
throw that motherfucker in and release
as this was all
SPM.
happening, he transferred all his assets to his parents.
Yeah,
I think he transferred it to his mom, I believe. If I'm not wrong, he transferred like his house and something else to his mom.
I didn't even cry. I'm going to jail and I'm getting touched.
Probably killed. She was a little girl.
You know, pedophiles get way worse. They don't kill pedophiles. They let them suffer.
Technically,
They kill them eventually, but they let them suffer.
shanked her.
They'll put like shit in their food and all that. It's crazy. Deserved though. If you fuck with children, penis guillotine. Anyway, so we have a game. So, our lovely assistant today is going to be the announcer for our game. I made the game. I don't know the answers. I'm not cheating. I am not cheating.
He made the game but don't know the answers.
I made the game. Yeah. I made the game.
All I saw was that.
So I made the game. She's gonna read us
Comment now if y'all think he's cheating.
She's gonna read us true crime stories, and we have to guess whether they're real or fake.
Yeah, I feel like he should.
Huh?
We'll see.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to get.
Why didn't I make that?
I can just put this in the middle and you just shut up.
All right. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's really fun.
That's fine. It's another way around. It spins. Mine does too.
All right.
It's just because this is tight.
All right.
Did I just start now?
Yep.
Okay.
Go for it.
Welcome to Killer or Cap, the game where truth is more disturbing than fiction. And fiction sounds way too real. Tonight, our contestants will be presented with a series of cases. Some are real, pulled from actual investigations. Others are completely fabricated. Their job is simple. Decide. Is it a killer or is it Cap? Let the game begin.
Loki ever has a decent announcement.
Round 1.
Fight!
The basement signals.
My hands are sticky from this somehow.
I hope you didn't pop it.
Alright, continue.
Tonight's first case. A man contacts police claiming his neighbor is communicating through lights late at night.
True.
He insists the blinking isn't random. He believes it's coded. Authorities investigate. Inside the neighbor's home, they discover a strange setup. Mirrors, wires, and carefully positioned lights in the basement. The neighbor claims he is sending messages to a higher authority. No friends, not family, the government. Contestants. Is this a real case? Or is it complete fiction? Lock in your answers now.
I want to say that's Cap.
I want to say it's real.
Final answers, please.
Cap.
Real.
Is it killer or Cap?
Cap.
Killer.
I'll keep track. I gotta keep the score. Wait. What does the loser do?
I don't know. We haven't decided.
Amber will decide.
We'll decide that later.
Alright.
So watch tonight's podcast and see what we do.
So, me, you. Alright.
Alright. Reveal in 3,
Cap.
2, 1. The case is Cap.
Woo! Fuck you, Emilio. Alright.
A fabricated story designed to exploit real-world paranoia cases. But be careful. Reality only gets stranger from here. Round 2.
Fight!
The farm. Next case. Hinterkaifeck murders.
Fuck!
A remote farm. A family of 6. All found dead. But the events leading up to the murders are what makes the case unforgettable. Days before the killings, the family discovered footprints in the snow. They led from the forest directly to the house. But there was no footprints.
We just talked about this.
Do you want me to continue?
No, continue. Fuck it.
Leading away, one family member reported hearing footsteps in the attic. Another claimed objects in the home had been moved. After the murders, the killer didn't flee. They stayed. They fed the animals, ate the food, lived in the house among the bodies. Contestants. Is this nightmare real or is it fiction?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds far-fetched.
I would say real.
Final answers, kill or Cap.
Killer. We talked about this like 20 minutes ago.
And this case is Killer. A real unsolved murder case from 1922. And to this day, no one knows who did it.
Did he?
Kitty did it.
Round 3.
Fight!
How many rounds are there?
The online hit. Next case. A man decides he wants someone dead. Instead of acting himself, he turns to the internet. Using an online service, he attempts to hire a hitman. He provides details. A target, payment, but there's one problem. The hitman isn't real. It's an undercover federal agent.
Fucking narc.
Contestants, is this a real criminal mistake or just a story? Lock in your answers.
Well, I know something like that has happened before.
I know. I was like, I've heard a story similar to.
But I'm gonna say this one because they think we know about this. I'm gonna say this one's cap.
I'm gonna say real.
Reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Cap.
This case is killer. A real incident, and surprisingly, not as rare as you might think.
I was overthinking it.
Round 4. The clown. Next case. A babysitter calls the parents late at night. Her voice is shaking. She asks, "Is it okay if I cover the clown statue in the living room?" It's staring at me. There's a pause. The parents respond, "We don't have a clown statue." They tell her to grab the children
I'm gone.
and leave immediately. Contestants, is this a documented case or an internet legend? Lock in your answers.
Killer.
Final answers? Killer or cap?
I'm gonna say killer just because the nope factor's at like 11. I don't know, something about clowns.
Cats.
I'm gonna say killer.
Reveal in 3, 2, 1. This case is cap.
Fuck!
A classic urban legend, but still terrifying enough to feel real. All right. Round 5. The smiling man. Next case.
It's about me.
A woman is walking alone at night. She notices a man in the distance.
Oh, I've heard this story.
He's smiling. Not casually, wide, unnatural. As she watches, he begins to move. Not walking, dancing, slowly, toward her, never breaking eye contact, never speaking, just smiling. Contestants, real encounter or fabricated horror? Lock in your answers.
I'm gonna say it's been on the internet for so long. Like I've seen that creepy.
I think it's cat.
I think it's killer.
Final answers. Killer or cap?
Cat.
Killer.
Reveal in 3, 2, 1. This case is cap.
Fuck!
A viral story from the internet, but unsettling for a reason. Final round. The icebox. Final case. A man goes to visit his family. He enters the home. Everything seems normal until he goes to the kitchen. He opens the refrigerator, looking for food. Inside, he finds human remains. His own family had been murdered and stored there. Contestants, is this real or fiction? Lock in your answers now.
Real.
I'm gonna say real.
Final answers.
Real.
Killer.
This case is killer. A real and deeply disturbing crime. Sometimes the truth is worse than anything we could invent.
And that was Killer or Cap, brought to you by our lovely assistant, Amber. And Emilio, 3 to 5. He sweeped. So he'll have a punishment for me next week, and I will not look forward to it.
We're shaving his fucking head.
No, we are not.
We're fucking giving
No,
him a Donald
we are-
Trump haircut.
A toupee? A wig? It'll be the best haircut ever.
And Mexico will pay for it.
Emilio will pay for it. It's going to be the best ever. All right.
Get us the fuck out of here.
All right, people. And that's all we got for you today. So thank you for joining us on this side quest. Be sure to catch us on the next one. Goodbye.